all of us to stand up and let us sing the national anthem and the East Africa anthem.
Don't be good at all things, our future in thy hands. You are free for reality together with always stand. Moja wetu nguzo letu, idumu jumuiya yetu, uzalendo pia mshikamano viwe msingi wa umoja wetu, na tulinde uhuru na amani, mila zetu na desturi zetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuwajibike, tuimarike, umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu, viwandani na hata mashambani, tufanye kazi sote kwa makini, tujitoe mahali na mali, tuijenge jumuiya bora. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuwajibike, tuimarike, umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu. Quietly, children, quietly sit down. Thank you.
Okay, now Plascon has brought paint that kills what? Mosquitoes. Yes, clap for Plascon, children. And Plascon has already painted one of our classes with that paint that kills what? Mosquitoes. Clap again for Plascon. So we are going to have a few speeches, but before the speeches, we are going to have some skit from students of Nakasero Primary School.
Sounds of funny insects ringing in my ears, disturbing me from left Plascon, the senior marketing manager, the brand manager East Africa, and the marketing coordinator Uganda, and the entire team of Plascon present here. First and foremost, we welcome you, and I would like to ask the children to give a clap to welcome you. Children, can we clap and welcome the visitors? Thank you very much for first and foremost being a good friend to Nakasero. I know many of you, it's your first leg in the school, but you've already been a friend before because of the gesture that was forwarded to us this week. We have had a blessing and we are very, very happy. When I was coming in, I need to tell you that I'm 2 weeks old today in the school. I am a new head teacher, and when I was coming in, I heard about your gesture of donating to this school, working in conjunction with the old students. May I therefore salute the old students of this school who caused this great relationship and therefore the fruits. The old students of the school here present, please stand up for recognition. Yes, give them a clap. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I know as old students you must have been visiting your school and you saw how needed it was. Right now I've left the management committee in charge of finance and development holding their meeting, but they have sent me to give you their gratitude and appreciation because of the change of school just in this 1 week. It is great work done by Plascon, so we appreciate. Thank you very much. I will stay at that school. And now we are beginning to shine. At least this block looks new and pretty. Thank you for the change and thank you for supporting our school. Other than that, we also want to appreciate the effort taken in the direction of preventing malaria, because malaria is a dangerous disease, as we know, and it gets us where we are. Many as we are, we can be infected by the mosquitoes. So when you have this kind of pain and you choose Nakasero Primary School to be the school to first receive it, we are happy. You can see how dark this place is, and you are aware that mosquitoes dwell in such dark places. So you chose the right school, I want to say. And thank you very much for that gesture. The proverbs of the land here, I want to pick one which says, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Yes, it may appear to have come from far, but it is also one of the proverbs here. Then there is another one which says that when you receive a visitor, especially in the city here, you'll be glad to receive a visitor who comes with something in their hand than those who come empty-handed. And so for you, you've come with the hands full of something to receive, and so you can imagine how happy we are to receive you. The management is happy and would like to recommend that what you've done is very good for our country, but specifically for Nakasero Primary School. I will pray that the same continues even with the rest of the plant, because this is just one section which has 6 classrooms. We still have 18 more classrooms to cover because we have 24 actively used classrooms. And so here we are, opening our hands to you to see whether you can still offer us more. We are very glad, and we pray that Plascon goes ahead to help the nation, to help Nakasero, and to be a blessing to Uganda. Thank you very much for the donation, and we salute you. Long live Plascon.
Thank you very much.
I left this school 35 years ago. It was in 19 With me is
My name is Peter Udoki. 34 years old.
My name is Mosquito. I'm class 88.
we all love our school. We are here to thank Plascon for having chosen Nakasero Primary School of all schools in Uganda. We thank you very much. And can let us clap for them. Thank you for looking at us. We are your number one priority. And thank you for choosing Nakasero Primary School. Thank you very much.
And they just want to know what stream.
For P7, I was in P7N.
Do you remember?
Innocent, 7B. I was in 7A.
I was in 7.
Me, I was in W.
Come here. Can one of you please read for me? A, B, C. Enough. Please stop there. Clap yourselves for being good children. Another thing I want to teach you about is Plascon. You see that? Plascon. Does any of you know the word Plascon? No, teacher. Plascon is the anti-malarial paint. It repels all mosquitoes from biting you and infecting you with malaria. Excuse me, teacher. Yes, please. So you mean when we go home we tell our parents about Plascon? Yes. Thank you, teacher, for the advice. Clap for yourselves for being good listeners. That is the end of the lesson. Bye. Teacher, I'm feeling really, my stomach is paining. What's wrong? Please take her to the... Hello? Tata Kabelenge? Hello? Tata Kabelenge? Hello?
Hello, madam.
Hello, sir. Tata Kabelenge?
Yes, madam.
Do you know that your daughter is very sick?
What?
She has stomach is paining, she has a headache, her body is paining and she's shivering.
Oh my God. Okay, let me come there right now.
Teacher, my stomach is paining. What's wrong? I don't know. Hello? Tata Kabelenge? Hello, Tata Kabelenge?
Hello, madam.
Do you know that your daughter Chepele is sick as well?
Again?
Her stomach is paining, she's shivering and she's shouting. Please hurry up and take them to the hospital.
Okay, I'm coming, madam. Hello, madam. Hello? Yes, madam.
Please pass on the P3 block. On your left, you'll see the first room. Enter that room. That is where all sick children are.
Okay, madam. My children, how are you? Now, what's the problem? Let's come when you're okay. Okay, come, let's go home. smelling from the
I think my children are studying well. Come, honey.
Madam, the children are sick. Now I don't know what to do.
What has happened to you, my daughter?
Even I don't have money, take them to the hospital.
And again, what did we do to the Lord?
Even that child saying that they are suffering from malaria.
I was here praying, and then I thought that my children are okay. Now I heard your motorcycle coming.
Now, madam, you know, I have a solution. Now, let me go to my friend and I seek for an advice. Maybe he may give me some money, take them to the hospital. Come.
Who is that?
I'm your friend Kapilipiliti.
Come in.
This one is fine. Man, my house is looking very beautiful.
Thank you for appreciating.
But what did you use?
I use Plascon.
What?
Plascon.
Plascon? What does it mean?
Do you know it can kill even mosquitoes?
Thank you for talking about that. That's the very problem happening at my home. The children are suffering from malaria, many mosquitoes, whatever. Even I don't know what to do.
Do you know that they went in the drug authority so that they see whether it can kill mosquitoes? If it can kill mosquitoes, because they put in the chemical to kill them.
Man, that's great. Now, how can am I the person who paints my house or someone else?
No way, I'm going to call someone.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
I have my friend called Kapilipiliti.
Yes, sir.
He said that he wants to paint for me with Plascon.
Yes.
I need you back exactly 8 on Monday. If you don't come exactly on 8, you are fired.
Okay, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
I was told by my friend that you are the man who paints people's houses.
Of course, sir.
Hey man, I can see it, Plascon. Oh, that's better. Now tell me, how do you do it?
You just give me information.
Use one.
Okay, man, don't worry about money. Things of money, I'll give you later, but first paint my house.
Okay, sir. Let me first call.
Thank you very much. Now, my house is going to also look better, even better than yours. Not better, but best.
Best. Okay.
That's better. That's good. Make it have a friend. This wouldn't happen to me. Making friends.
Hi, that's you. Yeah, you know, if you paint Plascon, it will help to kill those mosquitoes. Okay?
I'm going to kill them.
Yes.
I will get finished. Even let me go back my home and I tell them.
Yes, can't tell them. Hurry.
The problem is over. This what? These mosquitoes and whatever. Just forget even about it. I got my friend who gave me an advice that when you use Plascon paint, it kills all mosquitoes, and even my children will not suffer from malaria again.
It's Kasai paint.
It's a paint which kills mosquitoes. These mosquitoes that are around us, these mosquitoes in stagnant water, there will be no more.
Hey, who has lied to you?
I'm lying. You think I'm lying? Even you check that wall, you see? When you paint with Plascon, when mosquitoes come hungry, they get stuck from that paint.
Okay, let us see. Let me wait.
Wait, by tomorrow my house will be finished. It will be like
Yeah, people, that is
the end of the skit. And we advise you to use Plascon in our homes. And when we go back, we shall tell our parents to use Plascon. May God bless you.
Connie, to come and talk about Plascon. She in turn will invite the managing director.
with our children. Good morning. Today is a great day as we launch our CSI investment, Hold My Hand to 5. And over a week ago, we launched the paint that you guys are excited about. The Hold My Hand to 5 campaign aims to highlight the plight of our most vulnerable victims, which are our children under 5. CSR Plascon has forged strong relationship together with many NGOs and the private sector to ensure that the campaign has an enduring and lasting holistical impact. And as such, we have committed to donating paint to schools across the country, with Nakasero school being the first school on our list. The CSR drive will also continue across several schools across the country in the northern, western and eastern regions. We have partnered with the Ministry of Health, the National Environmental Management Authority and the Japan International Cooperation as a first of its kind cross-functional international partnership to launch CSR Plascon anti-mosquito paint. The CSR Plascon and mosquito paint has been tested in Uganda for efficacy and environmental safety. Testing continues in selected test results. So therefore we say we want our children to live in safe environments, to grow up big and strong so that they can be contributors to an ever-growing society. Thank you very much. With that, I introduce our Managing Director, your new grandfather, Chris Nugent.
Afternoon. Where's that mosquito? That's what I want to know. Where's the mosquito? Where's he gone? We've lost him. Huh? He's gone. I think he's doing a very good job. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you to the launch of our corporate social initiative. It's aimed at helping the fight against malaria. As you know, we recently launched an anti-mosquito paint, which is premium quality acrylic emulsion paint for interior use, designed to kill malaria and mosquitoes. It's now on painted surfaces. I'm sure some of the kids aren't too interested in this, but anyway, this particular campaign is aimed at helping fight early child death, mainly caused by malaria. Statistics show that 70% of malaria deaths involve children under the age of 5, making malaria prevention an urgent need in Africa. As part of the Hold My Hand to 5 initiative, Plascon will donate anti-mosquito paint to underprivileged schools across the country by partnering government, NGOs, private sector. The Hold My Hand to 5 campaign will have a bigger, more enduring impact. Globally, statistics released by Malaria No More, an organisation dedicated to eradicating the disease, show that a 10% decrease in malaria has been associated with a 3% rise in GDP. I know that we've seen that at work as well. Reducing malaria will keep children in school, allow parents to work and reduce spending on medication and healthcare. Malaria No More, there he is. Well done, you're doing a great job. Malaria No More also reports that the disease is the biggest killer of children below the age of 5. As Plascon, we are very concerned about this, and we are joining the Ministry of Health, who do a very good job in helping to provide innovative and effective vector control solutions in Uganda. We're very happy to launch this campaign here at Nakasero Primary School with a mosquito, where we have painted 6 classroom blocks in the lower school section. We will replicate this across the country, targeting mainly malaria-prone areas. I'm happy to hand the classrooms over to the school and the headmaster. I encourage all of us to make our studying environments mosquito-free using our new CSR anti-mosquito paint. And also, I heard what the headmaster said, and I can commit that we will paint the rest of the inside of the classrooms over the next couple of weeks, whenever we can. Okay, thank you very much. We are lucky today to have a very important suggest the State Minister of Health, Minister of State.
About Plascon. About what? Plascon paint. Can you mention it? Yes, we want a malaria-free country. We want a what? Yes, we want a malaria-free country. Have you heard? So the Plascon paint will help us to get rid of malaria from this country. Is that clear? So the head teacher together with the teachers, allow me to thank Plascon Paints, the CEO, for organizing and picking Nakasero Primary School as the first beneficiary of their corporate social responsibility. Thank you very much for doing this. We hope to work closely with you as management to ensure that we reach out to all our health facilities in the country so that we can be able to together fight malaria and, of course, most importantly, ensure that we bring down the incidence of malaria in this country. As we all know, malaria remains the single largest cause of morbidity and also kills a number of our people, especially the children and the pregnant mothers. So currently we have other malaria strategies according to the Uganda malaria reduction strategy that we have. We have the long-lasting insecticide nets which we have been distributing. We have the indoor residue spraying, which has been another program. And of course, we have the larviciding, which we are also going to scale up in the country. Of course, the treatment comes at the tail end, but we all need to prevent our children from getting malaria. Every individual must ensure that we have malaria-free homes. And of course, with the Plascon paint as now an additional strategy, we should be able to reduce on the morbidity of malaria in this country. So I want to thank you, Plascon, and I want to assure you of government's commitment to work closely with you to reach out to the entire population and the country so that we can achieve our goal of a malaria-free Uganda. Thank you very much. Allow me, Dr. Opigo, had you been introduced? Allow me to introduce the National Malaria Control Manager, Dr. Pigo, the person who is actually at the steering of this fight against malaria. He's about to look like a mosquito very soon. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you and I want to assure children, are we going to fight malaria together? By doing what? By painting our houses with Plascon paint. Have you heard? So go and tell your parents. I know you sleep under mosquito nets, don't you? Do you sleep under treated mosquito nets? But when you are in the sitting room, is there a mosquito net in the sitting room? You don't have mosquito nets in the sitting room, okay? So if the house is painted with this mosquito repellent paint, then even the sitting rooms will be safe and the mosquitoes will not bite in the sitting room. Thank you very much. May God bless you all.
proceed to the tent. The rest of us will stay here as we get entertainment from the dance.
The Ministry of Health, as you all know, has been distributing the long-lasting insecticide nets and encouraging the population to sleep under mosquito nets. But we are aware that there is time before people go to bed. So mosquitoes do bite people when they are in the sitting rooms, just seated. Mosquitoes do bite people when they are in other rooms other than the bedrooms. So we want to really encourage all Ugandans to actually buy this Plascon paint so that we can be able to deal with the malaria challenge. We are not simply marketing this paint, but we know that this paint could kill mosquitoes instantly and of course help us in reducing the malaria burden in this country. We have been having the indoor residual spraying program, which is another program that has been helping us deal with the mosquito challenge. However, because of the costs involved, we have not been able to roll out this indoor residual spraying to other parts of the country. So we want to appeal to Ugandans that it is every individual's responsibility to ensure that we have a malaria-free country, a malaria-free home, and of course we are free from this malaria challenge. So we want to encourage every Ugandan to please buy the paint, which we shall ensure that the taxes are removed so that it is fair and affordable to the population. Use this paint so that we can be able to have malaria-free homes, as I said. So fighting malaria is every individual's responsibility, and as a country, we have a target of eliminating malaria from our country and from the entire region and Africa and the globe. So let us all join hands and please support this initiative so that we can all be free from this challenge.
We've recently launched anti-mosquito paint in Uganda, the second country in Africa where the product is being sold. It works on the inside of buildings where you can paint enclosed spaces, and if a mosquito comes into contact with the paint over a period of time, it will be knocked down, die, and as a result it will restrict the number of times a mosquito can bite somebody, and works very well as an additional vector for in the battle against malaria.